Meanwhile,
You guys, anime is fucking trash. Anime is fucking trash. Fuck you.
Well, I just spent a couple hours in an area of YouTube I didn't know existed. That's always fun. You know, YouTube is vast in its size, and just when you think you have a big channel, you go find some obscure niche as how it seems to me, but it's actually super huge and much larger than your niche. What am I talking about? Well, I guess you would call them VTubers. I'm not sure exactly. VTubers have translator accounts. I promise I will explain it all. I will also explain how I'm going to try and lift up the plight of these creators and get Team YouTube's attention. That's right. It's another mobilize the quartering viewers video to try and get YouTube's attention, because I genuinely believe in this case they've made a correctable mistake. Now, VTubers, I don't really know how to describe it. Essentially, you might call them a voice actor, someone with a Let's Play or a stream channel. Very, very popular in Japan. They mostly do streaming content, so many of their videos end up like 8 hours long, and they end up getting sliced and diced, and it creates a nice market for people that will translate VTubers. For example, there's a Japanese channel, I believe, I'm sure it's Japanese, and I'm going to say it wrong, Kimaguri or Kamaguri Chef. It's always in Japanese, and I've got to wait like a couple of days for someone to translate it to English. But it's essentially just a dude cooking in his kitchen. Yesterday or the other day, he uploaded a video cooking octopus, which was bizarre as it attached itself to his cabinets and attached itself to his arm. But it's fun. I don't know why I like it. I just like it. Hey, you know, different strokes for different folks. From what I can tell, there's actually nothing that these YouTubers do that wouldn't be different than what I do, except instead of showing their face, they have basically an avatar doing it.
Actually, I'm a boy.
No, you're fucking not.
No, really, I'm a...
I said, no, you're fucking not.
And they use software, from what I can gather, like Holo, which puts an avatar on the screen. Well, on January 25th, 26th, there was a huge wave of demonetizations for the dreaded reuse content. Now, this is via Eiger VTuber translations, a list of them. I will mispronounce every name, so maybe the editor will just put them on screen, but it looks like maybe 10 or 20 different channels, all demonetized. What happens when you're demonetized? Well, I can tell you because, you know, the podcast that I do with Dankula and Bering was demonetized many months ago for the exact same thing, duplicate content. Obviously, we had an original podcast. We weren't using clips. It was 100% original and not reused. But nonetheless, it took us as much as maybe 6 months to get reapproved, and I doubt it'll last long. If you look up how YouTube actually defines removed from YouTube Partner Program for Use content, let's take a look. It says, we've seen quite a few questions from channels who have been removed from the partner program due to, quote, reuse content. Below you'll find more information and examples so you can better evaluate your content and make changes and then reapply in 30 days. So you get removed, all right? Now, why is this a big deal? Because a lot of these channels are supporting themselves. And, you know, even if you knew you were going to get back in 30 days, that means 30 days without taking super chats, which was important to a lot of these streamers, not running any ads. And a lot of people say, yeah, run Streamlabs. Yeah, in my experience, like 1% of people tip on Streamlabs that used to tip on YouTube.
Ta-da! Streamlabs 導入決定! 早ければ来週にも皆さん Streamlabs
VTubers が導入されるようです。素晴らしい。今日が初めて見た人の皆さんのために、ストリームラブスとは収益化を断られた私とか、あまねかなたんとか、ノエルパイセンのような収益化がない。どうしよう。
And I don't blame them, but people don't want to sign up for yet another account, and many people have already signed up for Google Pay at some point or another, so it's easy for them to do super chats. That's why it's so important. It's so devastating when streaming channels lose them. But it continues. What does reuse content mean? Well, this means that you upload from multiple sources, or that you re-upload or repurpose someone else's existing content, i.e. reuse content. All or most of your channel is dedicated to reuse content, and you're not transforming the original work by adding your own unique value, then your channel is not eligible for the YouTube Partner Program. The spirit of this policy is to make sure that we're incentivizing unique and original content into the YouTube Partnership Program, that we're protecting and rewarding the creators who work hard on original content. I would argue that what I've seen in these HoloLive channels is extraordinarily unique. In fact, in a lot of ways, it's more fun to watch than just your average streamer.
ぜひね、来てほしいなって思いまして。わかった。これワープすればいいの？いいよ、来て来て。ほんと？じゃあ TP するね。夏色祭り。いくよ。
You know, they've got to have some sort of setup and things like that, but doesn't matter. YouTube has decided that they are no longer worthy of monetization. Why? Well, here's what I think. Here's what I think is happening, and that's why I think it can be fixed. If you look at a lot of these channels, they may have the same kind of avatar over and over and over again, over, you know, similar avatar, similar overlays, similar background music, and all types of things like this. So the YouTube bot itself probably sees a great significant or a high rate of similarity in each one of these channels' videos. Maybe it can't delineate between a human and a cartoon the same way. I don't know. But here's what I do know. The YouTube bot, in my experience, is almost never correct in terms of whether or not a video is eligible for monetization. And this is from my own experience. I did a recheck in the last 30 days. Probably 95% of the videos that were originally flagged, well, I can tell you, 1 in 20, so 95%, that were originally flagged as inappropriate actually stayed that way after human review. This is shockingly bad. This is a high rate of false positives for a YouTube bot. But in this case, it's now taken down an entire genre. Channels with tens of thousands of subscribers. Most of these channels, 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, millions of subscribers, built over years, instantly demonetized. Now, I hope that my editor is taking in time to put in various clips from these, because any human looking at this would know that it's not reuse content and would know that it's very unique, and then it's new technology that the YouTube bot probably can't differentiate. This is what I'm asking, is that people share this video, they leave a like, they leave a comment, they do the same thing, they share it with Team YouTube, but ask politely. Because look, we do wield the power. When we saw with MXR, we got YouTube to respond publicly over it. And I don't think you get that done by just railing against them. Although sometimes I do that. But hopefully you'll share this, tag in Team YouTube, and maybe someone there will watch my video. I believe they did on the MXR situation, because it was quickly fixed, and within minutes of my video, they had posted a public tweet telling everybody about the delay, which is exactly what I asked them to do. I can't guarantee they'll always listen to me, but I have probably 100 emails from fans of these types of channels that are emailing me, asking me for help, and I don't have any magic button. I have you guys and gals. That's it. I have you all to help boost this. And I believe that the YouTube system has incorrectly demonetized this entire space. You're talking about people's livelihoods here. Because what happens is when you get demonetized, you're out. You stop making money that day. And in my case, I don't know if this is necessarily true. I saw this, Medicare mentioned this. I don't know if this is true for everyone. But when the Incredible Salt Mine was demonetized, they actually stopped payments too until it was remonetized. And then I quickly put in all my information as quick as I could. And hopefully they'll pay it out before we get demonetized again. So they held, I think it was almost 10 grand in there for months until we actually got remonetized. So this is another important case of, you know, maybe, I guarantee some of you watch this stuff, and I believe strongly that YouTube has made a huge mistake here. And the problem is it's instantly affecting hundreds of creators' abilities to pay their bills, their livelihoods. It's affecting fans' ability to support their creators via super chats. This is just all around a huge mistake. And I really, really, really hope YouTube takes the time to look at this video and help all the hardworking you know, guys and girls that just want to please their fans and have been completely hosed by the YouTube automated system right now. So please share this video. Hopefully Team YouTube will watch this and reconsider not only the ban here with these creators, but also just the system in and of itself, which can, what appears to me, just arbitrarily demonetize an entire genre of videos, essentially firing their creators with no notice. That's unacceptable. YouTube, you need to really look at this. Hopefully you can get this corrected for all their fans. If you enjoyed this video, please help interact by leaving a like, a comment, and sharing it out there to get the word out. Hope you enjoyed it, though. We'll talk to you again real soon.